what's up, Bobby? This is a demo video for you for your Korbanth Darksaber. Had this done for a few days. I was just waiting to catch up with you while you got done traveling so that I could add your sound fonts. But this is installed with a Proffie. It's a one-button setup, so everything happens from this white switch right here. All right. How you get to the chassis is you want to unscrew this screw right here. Your kit comes with an Allen key, so it's good for this, and it's also good for the blade that I'll show you here in a second. All right, so take this out real quick. Make sure you don't lose them because there's about 3 separate pieces in that pommel. All right, but once you take that out, you can pull this out. You'll see your chassis right here. You can just take your thumb and pull it out. What I did was made this little thing right here in the chassis for something for your thumb to just grab onto, so it's easy for you to pull it out. All right, you've got your Proffie board here. This is held down with just a tiny bit of E6000, so when you get it, you and I had talked about one of the fonts that you sent me was missing some files. You're going to add those when you get it, but you can pop this board up pretty easy, and then when you're done, just put it back down. Okay, such a thin chassis design for this saber, I wasn't able to do access for both the SD card and the micro USB on this particular one, but it's very easy to pop the board up. You've got a kill switch right here, okay, a removable battery, so spring side being over here. You've got a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker, so this guy sounds very good. Single switch right here, as we were talking about. And then this is the pin set that comes with the saber. So it's designed specifically for the saber. All right. We'll go ahead and we'll throw a battery in this guy. Had to find it. I did take the label off, although this is a brand new battery. So if you get some different batteries, this is a Keep Power. Okay, by the way, I would take the label off. It just saves some room and helps the chassis slide in and out easier. We'll go ahead and we'll put this in.
May the force be with you.
Come over here and flip the kill switch off, and then when we turn it back on, you'll hear the boot sound again.
He doesn't want to go with you.
Just like that.
He wants your permission.
So now we can take this chassis with the switch side up, same side as your switch on your saber, and just put it in. All right, it should go right in for you. Just like that. All right, we'll come back over here and put this pommel on, and then we'll want to screw it back down as well. A little bit to take this pommel on and off, but it's not too bad, and something that couldn't be helped. Okay, but once it's all in, you come over here and hit activation. This particular sound font is the rescue font, I believe, from KSIF. But I wanted to show you that your blade plug has shine through, or lights up rather. I gave you twist off. To go to another sound font, it's just a long press when the saber's off.
The Darksaber, it belongs to you.
We'll twist it off too. A majority of your fonts will have this color blade because they're Darksaber fonts. I think the only one that doesn't actually is the Rescue font. All right. Now, when you look at this, you've got 2 screws. You got 2 right here, and turn around, you got 2 right here. You don't have to take those out, but you do have to loosen them. So we'll go ahead and loosen those guys. A couple turns each. Once you do that, you can come over here and grab your blade plug and it pulls right out. All right. I went over your blade. Everything is good to go with your blade. These do come pre-wired. Now they do. On the first run they didn't. I'd have to wire them up, and then some of them weren't wired correctly, but this one was good to go. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll put this in. You want to make sure you put it in that way, so you can see that slant on the vinyl on the actual blade matches the slant right here on the emitter, right? You don't want it to go in, this way because it won't make contact. So we'll put it in there. press it all the way down and then lock it down with your Allen key again. All 4 screws. Three and one more. Come over here and hit activation. So your blade lights up exactly like it should. Big flash on flash. Blaster bolt, although you won't see it very well on a white blade, is just tapping the switch. And blade lockup is holding down the switch and hitting the saber. You will be able to see it in person, not very good on camera. It's about right here. And it moves up and down your blade according to how you move the saber.
I am Pre-Vizsla. We are the Death Watch.
So a lot of these different variations of the font from Kyberphonic, it's the dark font. You've got, you know, the dark versions 1, 2, and 3, and then several of the characters from those.
I claim this sword.
This is the Maul
And
one.
my rightful place as leader of Death Watch.
Maybe I should practice more first.
Sabine.
Take it. It's yours. Ignite the blade.
Moff Gideon.
The structure you are trapped in will be raised in short order.
We'll do one more.
The Darksaber. It belongs to you.
To do your soundtrack, because every font has one, it's a double click on the button. And then it's another double click to turn it on. Just like that. All right, so we'll go over taking the battery out. We want to take the blade out real quick too. While I've got the blade out, I'll put your blade plug back in. One thing I noticed about your saber that I haven't seen on any others that I've done, and I've probably done, I don't know, 8 or 9 of these, you have the slightest bit of, it's the slightest bit of wobble. Like you can't see it in person, but when you grab it and you go like this, you'll feel it. I mean, you can't see it on camera rather, but if you grab it in person and go like this, you'll feel the slightest bit of wobble. I'm not sure how these two parts are put together. They look to be like a press fit on the inside. Not sure how you want to handle that, but it's not affecting the functionality of the saber at all. Just something I wanted to make you aware of. Okay? I'll put your blade plug back in and lock that down. If by some chance this is that slight wobble is something that you feel like you can't live without, and you get a hold of Korbanth and they miraculously decide to fix the problem for you, and you get a new saber, let me know, because there are some things that need to be done to the inside of this saber for the chassis to fit, because they all come a little bit different, and there's a bit of a ring or a diameter change right here. From the extrusion process or something, I don't know, but it's on the inside, and I have to file that down. I use a green Brillo pad to smooth it out so everything fits without issue. Okay, so if you do get a brand new blade or a brand new saber from them, that's something that we'll have to address, and I'm happy to do it for you or talk you through it, whichever one you want. All right, but for now, we'll take that out. Come over here and grab the chassis again and pull it right out. I'll turn it on. So you can see me flip the switch here, and it kills everything just like it should. All right. That's basically your Darksaber. Let me know if you got any questions, and if not, we'll try to get this out in the mail to you by tomorrow. Thanks.